Yo, what is up YouTube? Evolution here, back with another Black Ops 6 Zombies glitch video here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, click that bell to all so you don't miss out on the next video, and make sure you hype it up. Now let's go ahead and get right into it. We got all best working glitches here on the map of Citadelle Day Morts on Black Ops 6 Zombies. This has to be one of the best maps to do glitches on after every single patch. So for the first glitch, I'm going to show you how to get out of the map. There are two ways of doing this. You're going to need the light sword, so make sure you get it. You guys can kill a zombie with a bucket on his head and get the stamp, and then you guys can kill all 4 parasites and get this door open and do all of the symbols in chronological order. Once you get your light sword, you're ready for the next step. You will need the augment burst dash equipped on your ether shroud, and you want to come to spawn. You want to sprint, and you want to activate your ether shroud and then jump. So I failed my attempt of doing this on my first try. It might take you a couple of tries of doing this to get out of the map, but make sure you go into the cannon first and then attempt to do this. You're going to go ahead and sprint, activate your ether shroud and jump, and then after that you'll get on top of the roof and you'll find this invisible barrier. And you want to follow exactly where I'm going. So let's go ahead and jump on the barrier a second time. We're going to go right out of the map right here. We're going to activate our ether shroud before the death barrier starts to take effect on our health. And you're going to follow exactly where I'm going, because this part right here is a pain in the ass to do. You're going to keep running all the way over here. You're going to take the left stick of your controller and you're going to move it to the right while you're jumping at the same time. So make sure you're doing that. Eventually, you'll get on top of this part right here. You're going to run all the way over here until you are in water. So once you are swimming underwater, like myself right now, you guys will have to watch the oxygen meter, because if you let it deplete, you will go down. So the next thing that we need to do, we need to get on top of this platform right here. So from the bottom of the map, we're going to go ahead and swim and jump on top of this platform right here. So we're going to go ahead and go all the way to the top. We're going to go ahead and just jump on top of this, and you guys will see all of the zombies should be piling up right in front of you, and you guys can start killing them with your sword. I really don't like this spot too much, because you're going to see here shortly that some of these zombies like to spawn over here on this part of the map. I also want to mention that if you're going to go ahead and go out of the map, make sure you have every single door open on this map, because if not, then you're going to be hitting death barriers like crazy. Now, if the zombies don't pile up, I like to come under this part right here, and you guys will see they'll go from that area where I was shooting the MP40 at, and they'll actually come over here. It's right near the same area of where I'm at, so it's right here to my left. You guys can see where I was just literally at. So if you're trying to get on top of this rock, just keep spamming the jump button, and eventually you'll get on here and you guys can flip around. Now, if you don't like this method right here, don't worry, I do have another easier way of getting out of the map. I don't like the spawn method my own self, so all you need is a mutant injection and some stem shots. Make sure you get at least 4 or 5 of them. And make sure you have your ether shroud field upgrade ready to go. We're going to make our way over here near the Vulture 8 perk. We're going to come all the way over here on this ledge, and we're going to go ahead and jump on top of it. If you need to pause the video, my crosshairs are right here. We're going to run, activate our ether shroud, and jump at the same time. And then that way you guys can get out of the map right here. Now go ahead and activate your mutant injection, because the death barriers will start to take effect as soon as you go out of the map. This will stop the death barriers from taking effect on your health. And the next thing you need to do is come all the way over here, and you just want to scoot yourself over out of the map. You might end up messing up this here, but just make sure you're on the side of it, and you're just going to keep going straight. Once you do that, you're going to drop down right here, and then you're going to do another jump over here. Now be careful getting to the staircase right here, because sometimes I got stuck and I got mad as hell because I had to restart the whole game and record this all over again. So if you get to this part, you're just going to jump down here, and you can exit out of your mutant injection because we don't need it anymore. So we're going to keep going straight. Just keep following exactly where I go, because you will fall out of the map. There won't be any death barriers or anything like that, but I just don't want you guys falling out the map and then you end up going down. So what you need to do, you need to dive here, and then you need to do a second dive when you're going on top of this right here. Once you're done doing 2 dives, you are good to go. You don't have to worry about death barriers or anything like that. We're right under the quick revive perk. Now we need to go ahead and farm some XP. So we need to go prone and actually get down here. So if you're trying to do it on the left side, it won't work. Where you actually need to go prone is on your far right. So I'm just showing you that there. All you need to do is go prone, and then you'll eventually come down here. And you can pull your sword out, and you can stand exactly where I'm standing, and you guys can just kill these zombies back to back. I was doing this on the Haunted Havoc Halloween game mode on Black Ops 6 Zombies. So this is where I was doing this at. And I recommend having Rampage Inducer turned on. That way the zombies spawn a lot more quicker. It's a lot more better. You can do this in standard or directed mode. It really doesn't matter. It's really up to you and your choice. But the next thing I like to do is the oil trap. Any time that a new season came out with new DLC weapons, I always ended up playing Citadelle de Morts, and I come on here and I do the oil trap. All you need is a Molotov cocktail. You activate the oil trap and you throw the Molotov cocktail in the corner. This has been around since launch. They ended up patching it, but they brought it back. And yeah, this one's still one of my top favorites on this map and in this game as a whole. And you can do it on both sides. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to do this. If you're trying to rank up guns for Warzone and you're trying to use meta attachments, I recommend doing this on Black Ops 6 Zombies for Citadelle de Morts. It's really good. It's really effective. If you have any double XP tokens, I would activate them just to rank up your guns. For the next glitch, you're going to come on this ledge right here. We're going to keep both of those doors closed, and you're going to go ahead and sprint, activate your ether shroud, and jump at the same time. Now, there will be death barriers, so if you want to use your mutant ejection as soon as you hit the ground, I would do that. That way the death barriers don't take effect on your health. I really do not like this pilot spot. I've never shown this on my channel ever since this map has been released. So once you get to the door, you guys can stand right in front of it. If you go too far away from the door, the death barriers will kill you. And the thing about this spot that I hate the most is that the zombies will spawn behind you. That's why I don't like this glitch too much. I never shown it before just because how bad it is, but I'm still gonna go ahead and show it because we're doing all best working glitches on Citadelle de Morts. So the zombies will pile up in front. Sometimes they'll go away and just not spawn at the door at all, and you can't even flip the round. Sometimes I've experienced it myself, so just be wary and cautious about that as well. The next glitch we're going to be doing is the semi-god mode, and this one's my favorite. You want to